part 4 of the bathroom renovation. So we're almost ready to sheetrock this. There's not going to be good lighting on this video because I have the power turned off. I'm finishing the wiring, so the power's turned off. Got the exhaust fan in, and it wouldn't fit in the 2x8 joist cavity. These 2x8s measure 7 inches. The fan measures 7.5 inches. So what I did is I just built a little picture frame around there and dropped it down. Then we'll just sheetrock around the frame and it'll be lower. Otherwise the owner would have had to get a different ceiling fan, and she wants this ceiling fan. So I said, well, this is the only way that your ceiling fan is going to work in this bathroom. So we had to move the heat register from upstairs. And in order for me not to hack the mounting hardware and destroy it, I had to build the box where it's going to be a little bit bigger than what the... So what I'm trying to tell you is, on the reveal around the box, it's going to be like 3.5 there, 3.5 there, 3.5 there, and like 5, okay? That's what I had to do to keep it like that. Now you're telling me, well, why don't you just center that better? Why don't you just center the ceiling fan in the box better? Okay, that's a great question. I'm trying to get the ceiling fan over as far that way as possible, because right here over this window, that's their structural header type thing for this older house, okay? And there's 2 plies of lumber behind the block, so there's 3 plies that I had to do my hole saw through. And unbeknownst to me, which I'm glad I moved it over that way as far as possible, there's a lintel right there, metal lintel. So I got it over as far as I could this way without hitting that little hanger for the floor joist, okay? And I did end up clipping just a small corner of that lintel, which it burned up the hole saw, and then I had to go out in the outside of the house and break through the bricks, because it's brick on the outside. And so that was we got it in there, but if I would have gone through there, then I would have weakened the header too much, and I didn't feel good about that. And plus I would have had to blast through that lintel. So anyway, I'm just giving this to you as an example of what happens on a renovation. I couldn't go in this bay because look at all the plumbing and everything there. I'm not going to go there. Can't go there because by the time we get the fan back here, this is going to be, I'm going to frame around that, box around that. Okay, so the fan can't go there. I wanted to go here, but it's in the center. Not a good idea to weaken the house structurally over the header. So I had to go right there. So anyway, I explained all this to the client and she's fine with it. It is what it is. I mean, the most important thing in here is to get this humidity extractor in here, because there was problems in these other walls where it was kind of moldy. So this humidity extractor, bath fan, whatever you want to call it, it's the motion activated. It's from Panasonic. So I'm wiring it in. She wants it wired in where whoever's in here has no control of whether it comes on or off. It's going to be on. It's on a timer. It's got the settings up there. So it has for the timer, and then it, because it comes on, it's motion activated. And then the humidity sensor, there's 2 little settings on the humidity sensor. So it'll come on with motion, and it'll come on with humidity. There's a little damper up in there. we put the little offset in there just so I could get the hole over on that side. Okay. So that was a huge battle. But it's in. Then just, a little basic electrical right there. This will have the GFCI in there. And it's just not wired yet because we ran out of wire yesterday. We didn't have enough for pigtails, but then somebody brought some over, so we can wire the pigtails. So if you want to try to get the wire to the exact inches or whatever to save money, don't do it. Just get yourself extra wire. That wasn't my decision. I wanted to get extra wire, but it didn't happen. So because the reason you can't just measure as the crow flies for the wire is because you have to do stuff like bend it, go around, the best place to go. I'm not going to go up in there. I got to be away from the plumbing. So anyway, I'm looking forward to getting all this covered up with sheetrock. So it starts looking like a new bathroom. Okay, and I think today we're gonna be to that stage where we can finally start putting the sheetrock on. And so we'll show in the next video, we'll show once the sheetrock's on. Have better light for you next time. Okay, thanks for watching, and thanks for all the subscribers.